Hey everyone, welcome back to the BunkandPick podcast. Pick here with Bunkle. Exciting stuff today as we come out of the weekend. We definitely had a pretty large sport event this past weekend with the Kentucky Derby, so I'm sure we'll talk a little bit about horse racing. I want to know what kind of hat Bunk over there would be wearing to something like that. We'll get into that in a little bit. Before we go any further, Bunk, say hello.
Hey.
What?
That was from an old 70s show, by the way.
That was not.
That was Dwayne from the 70s show. I can't remember the name of the 70s show. It was in the 70s. Hey.
That's not.
That was it. I'm sorry.
You said, hey.
I got a little high in the pitch, but that was wrong.
And about 8 extra hays.
And I would wear a pork pie hat.
A pork pie hat,
yeah,
huh?
to the Derby.
I like those guys. There was one hat I saw where the brim of the hat was the racetrack and had a horse on it running. That was great.
Gosh.
That was a great one. I like the horses in the starting gates on top of the hats.
Wow.
Those are great ones too. So
pretty cool. It'd be fun to go to.
Absolutely.
A lot of people there. Was there like 150 or something?
There's a lot.
152,000, I think. A lot of folk there. So it was good. It was good. We did a little family wagering on there, and the Bunk lost.
Yeah, that's right.
Mrs. Pick won.
I know. So that means Pick broke even because he didn't have to pay. So
wait a minute. What?
Well, I paid, but it's the same shared bank account. So I just said, hey, you take 10 out of there.
As long as you transacted, I'm okay with it.
I said, you take 10 out.
Okay. Oh, boy. Yowzer. All right. It was a fun watch for the, 3 minutes or so?
It was. It's so quick. Those races are so fast. But it came down to the wire. 3 horses photo finish.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
So,
pretty cool. All right, well, I don't know. I don't have anything else on the Derby, unfortunately.
No.
No Derby gay.
Would you say that the horses are dirting up out there?
They're dirting up. They were dirting each other. Right. They were dirt. Hey, my horse, I will say this. I had the number 8 horse. He came out, and the friggin' guys next to him were pushing and shoving his ass. He was trying to move out, and they kept bullying him around. I was not happy with it.
Are you...
Not happy with the horses around him.
You're talking about the horses bullying another
horse?
They were bullying.
They were bullying him.
I don't know what bullying is.
They're
left. Animals.
They were pushing on him. He went right. They were pushing. They were cutting him off. It was a bunch of BS, I'm telling you, man. I did not like it. Not like it at all, sir.
Would you like your $10 back?
Yeah, I would like my $10. Can you get Mrs. Pick to reimburse me?
Let me go ahead and talk to her tonight about that.
I'd like a tenner back, please. Yeah, that was... I was a little upset with it. You can ask Mrs. Bunk. I was not happy when they came out of the gates.
That's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's what we do. All right. Hey, you know what else was a photo finish? The NASCAR race.
I didn't watch any of that.
So the one by 0.01 of a second. That is the closest NASCAR race ever. Isn't that crazy?
Photo finish.
Well, of course. 0.01 of a second. I mean, it's not a friggin' eye.
Who won it?
Yeah. I don't know.
You don't know who won it? I even know who won it. It was Kyle Larson.
Kyle Larson, the Larsonator, won it.
The Larson, I don't know.
I just saw that they won.
He said, nah, I don't know.
I go highlights. I'm a highlight guy. So that was good. That was good.
Well, you would know who won it then.
Well, I didn't really pay attention that much. Just thought I was just like, somebody won by 0.01.
Come on, cool. Bunk.
It was the blue car. The blue car won. I like you.
0.001.
Okay, I'm sorry. 0.0. I saw the photo of it. That was pretty, ridiculous. It was
it had to come down to, track technology, line technology.
It was great. I think it was the license plate mount. They won by a license plate mount on there.
That's pretty... I don't think there's license plate mounts on those. So. Yeah. In F1, if we're talking racing, Lando Norris won for the first time.
Lando Sarkeesian from
not Lando Sarkeesian, the son.
What was he? What's the guy in Star Wars? Lando somebody.
Oh no.
Okay, that's what I thought it was.
No.
Lando. Okay.
Calrissian.
Calrissian.
not
Lando
Sarkisian.
Calrissian won the F1.
Sarkisian is the coach
he's
for
the
the
coach.
University of Texas, not a Star
He's
Wars.
otherworldly, so that's okay.
His head's big enough. He could be.
Poor guy. I don't mess with him. My boy.
I like the Sark.
That was yep. That was another good one.
See, we just talked about racing.
We did, and
Who would have thought?
Well, I would. I used to be a NASCAR guy when Jeff Gordon was running.
I remember when you had all those hats.
I did.
When we were younger.
They have friggin' awesome hats.
They don't have awesome hats.
Are you kidding me?
Mm-mm.
They have the best hats in the business.
They don't.
No, I love their hats.
Oh boy.
I could, if I knew any of them anymore, I would be a hat guy still with them. I just don't know any of them anymore. I mean, Jimmy Johnson's out. Jeff Gordon's out.
Yeah, that was like early 2000s.
I'm just saying, man.
It's 2024.
Those are my boys.
They can go away for a while.
No.
I mean, they can retire.
Yeah, but I don't like the new guys. I don't know who they are. I don't know any of them. I don't watch it anymore. I don't watch it. I'm sorry, man. But I like the hats. Just FYI. Cool
Why
hats.
did you bring it up then?
Because I like the hats. I was just saying. It was news. What can I say, man?
You're rolling some bulls over there with our
Rolling
race
Bulls,
fans.
baby. Hey, I got another news thing for you.
Oh, what you got?
Flip around a little bit. Did you see the Snoop J Dog is
I
going to
know.
sponsor the Arizona ball? Oh
yeah,
my
the
God.
Arizona ball.
Bowl
They're going to go dancing, boys.
with his gin and juice brand. What
I
the
love it.
hell is going on?
So it's
That's ridiculous.
how many pounds of marijuana are going to be in each one of
Oh
their
my
dressing
God,
rooms?
Okay. Just the fact that I'm going to the friggin' gin and juice bowl. What the hell, man? Come
I
on. What are
love
they
it.
thinking?
That's awesome.
No,
That's
not-
awesome.
These are young, well-mannered young men that are playing in these games, sir.
Yeah. Yep.
That is, come on, you got
Not
to
even
admit.
close to well mannered.
Come on, that's friggin' ridiculous.
It is. It's awesome.
Oh my God, you like that?
Yeah, it's
I think-
awesome. I'm going to watch every minute of it.
Well, that's why he's doing it, because it's the friggin' Arizona Bowl or something nobody ever watches. So
Yeah.
he'll get the gin and juice going, and everybody's gonna be watching. That's friggin' ridiculous. Okay, number one, how friggin' rich is this guy? Holy shit!
How rich do you think he is?
Well, he's doing a bowl game, so
he
he's
had like
gotta
a show with Martha Stewart.
hit Marcha.
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 Damn
Marcha
it.
Stewart, Marcha.
He finally caught me. He finally caught me.
Yes, he is rich. I know. It's gross, man. I'm sorry. I can't do a gin and juice bowl. I'm
Why not?
out.
Come on now.
I out.
You're going to watch it. We all know you
I
will.
probably will, but I think it's stupid, just so you know.
What is your favorite bowl game? What's your favorite? I know, just your favorite name, I guess, of a bowl game.
I've always been partial to the Orange Bowl.
Orange Bowl, okay.
Because I used to live in Florida. Used to like that one. I'm an Orange Bowl guy, I think. Kind of like that one.
I like some of the outlandish.
Oh, you like the
ones,
ridiculous
the
ones?
Gasparilla Bowl.
Oh, my God. Well, they change names every year, the smaller ones, so you never know who they are.
I like the famous Toastery Bowl because they had they had the Pop-Tart go into.
Oh, my God.
Remember that? Did you watch that one?
No.
They had the Pop-Tart go into a giant toaster, and then it came out the bottom. And it was an actual Pop-Tart that was giant. The top one was a mascot, of course.
Okay.
And they cooked the Pop-Tart.
They cooked the mascot? Holy crap.
They did.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yep.
if now they can do the Pop-Tart one now, Jerry Seinfeld's got his unfrosted movie out there about
I need to
the
watch
history
it.
of Pop-Tarts.
Here's your favorite. I guarantee you this.
Is it a gorilla one? The gorilla one?
No, it's roofclaim.com,
Oh
Boca
my
Raton
God,
Bowl.
Man. They're horrid, dude. They gotta stop. And then when you watch the game, there's like 12 people there.
I know.
You know what
it's
it reminds
awesome.
me of? A Tampa Bay Devil Ray game.
Oh,
I just
get
had
out
to
of
say
here.
it.
I knew you were coming with it.
Nobody there.
You're coming hot, brother.
Coming hot. Bowling a boil or two on those. But yeah, I'm sorry. Gin and juice bowl ain't cutting it for me.
I'm all about the Wasabi Fenway Bowl.
Oh man, they're ridiculous. They got some that they barely put on TV.
All of them are on TV. Come on now.
Come on now. That's not true.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Every single one.
Okay, calm
Very
it down.
true. Don't say it's not true. It's
Calm
true.
it down.
Me.
Oh man. Hey, that was good news. That was some of the current news that I saw.
I appreciate your current news.
Current.
Sticking in the college sports world.
Okay.
you seen any of like the way too early stuff that's coming out these days?
I did.
I know everybody's talking about the way too early. So the portal just closed. And this is how the portal season is these days. Texas had a guy portal in, didn't like it, portaled out already.
It's ridiculous, man.
Portaled in, found out he wasn't going to start, portaled out, is now leaving. Which, you know what? Cool. Go find a new place. But they need to figure something out.
Yeah, it's getting a little...
it's bad.
A little cray-cray.
And I know Texas benefits from it because, let's be honest, Texas has probably the deepest pockets.
Well,
some of the deepest pockets.
Of course, all the big schools are going to benefit, but it's ridiculous, man. What happened to... I mean, there is... honestly, I don't like it. I don't like this.
Yeah,
stuff.
but before they weren't student athletes either.
They had to be. They weren't getting paid. No NIL.
Yeah, but...
Okay.
How much student part of that are they actually doing?
Well, probably not much.
So now they're just, I mean, it's just minor leagues now.
I know, but I don't like the in and out stuff.
The in and out stuff is pretty crazy. The SEC came out and they made their own rules about transfer ins where even grad transfers, if you transfer from an SEC school to an SEC school, you got to sit out.
Well,
which is good. That's good. But if they're coming from somewhere else, that's not the case.
Well, though, I think it's just going to take them a little while to fix it, but it's not. It's broken right now. I think it's kind of messed up.
It is, but on our end, I mean, we're Texas fans. It very much benefits us, so I'm okay with it at the moment.
It benefits the kids. I mean, I know, but it's just hard. I mean, I don't like it. It just doesn't. The optics aren't good.
No, so. It really is like Wild West. It does feel like the NCAA, it just doesn't have a handle on anything at the moment. It really is the Big Ten and the SEC kind of making the rules for college football, which I don't agree with that either. There needs to be some sort of governing body. Yeah. There has to be.
Yeah.
So I'm with you on that. I'm happy that the kids are getting paid. Now, the amount they're getting paid, that's more than their rookie contract. That's pretty ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
The only thing, maybe it'll keep them in school a little longer.
It will. I mean, why do you think? I mean, these guys are using their COVID year. I think this is the last year we'll see that. But there's guys that are, 24, 25 years old.
I know.
That's used to be the prime. 25 to 30 was players' primes, right?
Well, they're making money. As long as they're being smart with it, I guess, whatever. But I don't like
How smart is an 18-year-old with money?
Not too smart.
Judging from personal experience, they're not the smartest.
No, that's true. They're buying shit. Hey, what do you think about the old Deion Sanders and his kids getting into the old argument with other players? Remember, on the last podcast, I was talking about the kids that transferred. They did a thing on, and then these freaking ass clowns come out and start making fun of him.
It's him.
It's all of them.
It's him. No, it was Deion Sanders.
I know it was him,
crap.
but it was him and his two kids.
That's come on
up,
now.
Man.
I mean, the amount of attrition happening at that school has to be. I mean, the people that run that school have to see it. I understand. They're getting the spotlight on you. You get everybody's looking at Colorado at that point, which is awesome. You're getting exposure. But when does it when
it's friggin' ridiculous.
When does it not work for you? Because he doesn't have. I mean, are they going to field an offensive line next year?
Nah, the whole
like
thing
100 friggin' portals.
And for him to get it, I mean, he's attacking a freak. So he talks about these young men and this, that, and then he gets into a friggin' Twitter X or whatever it's called shit now with kids. It's ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I've lost all respect for him and his two kids too. They're ridiculous. And it's not it has to do only with the shit that he says.
But it's the kids are just taught that way, though.
I know, but you don't do that stuff.
No,
man. Just shut up. You're making, especially his kids. They're making friggin' millions of dollars already.
Right.
Just shut the hell up and play ball. Friggin' idiots.
That's a hot potato over there.
It was, man. I just thought that was really messed up, and he took some heat for that too, and like he should. And honestly, I was kind of halfway rooting for him last year, but now I hope they get their asses kicked every week. Get their balls rolled. I want them balls rolled in Colorado this year. I want them out.
Well, I mean, I don't see how they're going to... You can have the best skill players in the world. At every single... You could have the number one receiver, the number one tight end, the number one running back. But if you can't block for them...
Yeah.
That quarterback's never going to get them the ball.
Well, I hope
he's running for his life.
Pound his ass.
Oh God.
With that ass pound.
Oh no.
No, I mean I'm from the other team, the linemen and the guys. I hope they crush them.
Sure, all right, ass pounder. Don't spit your drink
Yowzer.
out. Just so everyone knows, that was almost a spit take for the pick.
Almost got a spitter there.
Almost a spitter.
Well, that makes me sick when they do that shit, man.
Make me sick.
Yeah, it makes me angry. Makes me want to shoot up and get in there.
All right, so now that transfer, have you been paying attention to college football at all?
A little bit.
So who are your top teams? Who's your top 5 right now?
Well, Georgia's always up there. They got a good quarterback coming back.
They do.
Texas is up there this year.
Mm-hmm.
I think Penn State's going to do well this year.
I don't think they're top 5.
Okay, well, you asked me mine.
No, I'm asking. I'm asking for yours. So I'm sorry. I stepped on your toes there a little bit.
I'm going. I like Notre Dame. Always been a Notre Dame fan. I know the preseason guys. They all have Michigan again and Washington, but Michigan just lost all their guys.
So you said Notre Dame, Penn State, Georgia, Texas. Who's your 4th? Who's your 5th?
5th, I'm going to go with, oh man, that's a toughie. Let me go with, how about, God, I wouldn't want to pick Alabama, even though they're probably there. I got to say Alabama, but I don't like them.
Oh my God.
Don't like them.
I agree with 3 of them that you have in your top 5.
Who do you agree with?
Georgia.
Okay. Texas. Yeah.
Probably Bama.
Okay.
Notre Dame and Penn State.
Oh, yeah. I think they're in, baby.
How? What? Have you seen the Ohio State's roster? I hate Ohio State. I'm right there with you. I'm not a big fan of Ohio State.
No.
We were Penn State family.
I'm
Texas first, but Penn State because medium G.
No, Notre Dame, I think, is going to be really good this year. And I think Penn State's got the quarterback. He's got some experience. They got better linemen. I think they're going to do well. I think they're in top 5.
You think Riley Leonard does awesome in Notre Dame then?
I do. I do.
He has to have a Heisman caliber year for them to be top 5.
I think they're top 5, friend. Sorry, friend.
All right, friends. No. Okay, so mine.
Okay, citizen.
You ready? Mine.
Local citizen. Yes, sir.
Probably the best team roster construction wise right now in the nation is Ohio State.
They suck. I don't like their coach. Don't like them.
Georgia's got to be up there too.
Georgia's always up there.
They have to be.
They have a good quarterback.
They are the new team that doesn't rebuild, they reload.
Yeah, I'm with you on Georgia.
Okay. Alabama, just because they're returning a lot.
You can't pick against them.
You can't until you see what's on the field. You just have to put them there.
Root against
Texas, I got to put Texas there.
Texas is there.
Oregon's got to be there.
Not Oregon. Who they got?
Oregon has a great team.
Who's
they
quarterback?
Have 2 good quarterbacks coming in.
Who?
They just got Dylan Gabriel.
No, man. It's like a 6 school, dude.
Dylan Raiola's right behind. Or not Raiola. Who's the kid?
Hey, the Raiola.
Not Raiola. Because he's in
Raiola.
No, but they brought in another great young kid right behind him. He was starting.
But they lost their coach.
No, they didn't.
Oh, who's that lost?
Washington lost their coach. Dan Lanning's still there.
West Coast
they reloaded,
guys.
Man. Oregon reloaded. They're going to be very good next year.
All right. But I got mine.
So the question for me, for teams like Oregon and Washington is this. How are you going to do in Madison, Wisconsin in November?
Oh, they'll probably do okay.
It is a different kind of cold.
Well, you just picked them. I didn't pick them.
I know. No, that's the question for me, though.
That's true.
That's a long travel into a hostile environment that's bitterly cold.
Hey, they have, so some of these guys have like Arizona pretty high.
Arizona's going to be pretty good.
Historically have sucked. I mean,
they have, but that quarterback stayed. That wide receiver stayed. They're going to be good. Now, Jed Fish leaving hurts for sure.
The Fish. I don't know who that is.
That was their coach last year.
The Fish.
But I think they're going to be really good.
Okay.
I do think they're going to be. I think Big 12 wise, it's them, Oak State, and really
Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
Come on,
yep.
man.
But who else? Colorado ain't doing it. Utah will be good.
Well, Utah's got the
Cam Rising is coming back.
Quarterback.
I know.
He's coming back.
He's this year's.
He's been
Michael Penix.
Good Lord. I hope he's not looking to go to the pros.
He will. Of course he is. That's why he's coming back.
Come on, man. He's old.
He
like,
started
really old.
All right.
It's like 7th year.
Cam Rising. Where did he start his college career?
Cam Rising started at I don't know, Michigan.
Wrong. I'm going to give you 2 more guesses.
Oh,
Not Michigan, because it's fun to make you think. I see the steam coming out of the ears.
At Washington.
No.
At USC.
Nope. He started at the University of Texas.
Did he?
Yes, he did.
Oh.
He came in the same class as who's that? Who's the quarterback that's bounced around a bunch?
I don't know.
He bounced around from Texas. He went to Nebraska. He went to FAU, and he just transferred to Oklahoma.
I have no idea, man.
I don't know. His dad was a big-time football player, too, but he started for Texas.
Well,
but Cam Rising is not.
This is his 7th year, though.
Cam Rising's, yes. He had 2.
Just want to be clear.
He had 2 medical red shirts.
I'm going to recommend right now. Not recommend. I'm going to think. What am I trying to say? Not recommend. Predict. Trying to predict they will be in the new Gin and Juice Bowl.
They're not a Gasparilla Bowl?
No, they're gin and juicers.
Oh, Utah is going to be good, though. I think Utah will be good.
They have a good coach.
They do, and the big what does the Big 12 have now? Like, who are the big teams?
Well, Kansas State's still there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oak State,
and
Iowa.
I'm not discounting anyone at all. But like, who is the top tier in that league?
Iowa's not.
I mean, it's got to be Iowa State's not. I mean, they're coaches, but their team isn't. So it has to be those newcomers, not Colorado.
No,
Colorado's going to have a hard time.
Definitely not Colorado.
No, it really is going to be Arizona. Arizona State's not going to be good. Arizona will be good. Utah will be good. I really think Oak State will be good.
Oklahoma State's always.
And it's going to be those 3.
I agree. I'm not against you. I'm with you. I'm not against you. We just disagree on where they're landing.
But I will say, just as they say, we really don't know until the games are actually played. Right?
No, because these kids get hurt, and then once they get hurt, that changes the whole everything.
That's why I feel good about Texas, because if the quarterback gets hurt at Texas, you have a very good quarterback right behind him.
Yeah, no kidding.
If a wide receiver gets hurt, you have very good wide receivers right behind him. So really, they didn't lose much in the portal. They brought in 9. 8 of them have starting experience at other places. Well, right?
I think
they lost 4, 5.
They're going to do good. I think Texas is going to do really well. I mean, they have a team. They're pretty loaded.
They are loaded.
But the tougher division now, so they're going to have to be loaded too.
It is. They're tough, but 12 make the playoff. Just got to make the top 12.
Oh, God, I forgot about that.
12 make the playoff.
Jeez.
Now, losses aren't as detrimental, which kind of takes away from the game a little bit, for sure. Like, that was a big part of college sports is, God, losing one felt devastating. If it was like Texas losing to BYU, that was devastating.
Yeah.
But now it's like, next week.
That's true, but that's still, I don't know. We're going to see. It's going to be interesting this year.
Yeah. How many losses do you think that 12th team, if they're one of the Power 4 teams?
One loss, all they can do.
You think only one?
Just one.
I think 2 losses.
No.
A 2-loss SEC team is going to get in.
I don't think so.
I think so.
It's going to be hard to do.
You're going to leave out a 2-loss LSU?
I would, yeah.
Would you leave out a 2-loss Georgia? Say Georgia loses twice.
If they lose twice, I think so. 2 losses is a lot, man.
Yeah, but it's 12 teams. It's a lot.
Well, I know, but I don't know.
You could potentially see a 3-loss team sneaking in from one of the.
God.
You could.
I don't think so.
You could. Okay. So here's the debate. Liberty goes undefeated.
Mm-hmm.
Right? One group of 5 gets a power bid. They get the power bid. Well, you know what? Let's say Louisiana Monroe, which they're terrible. I know that. But say they go undefeated too. Okay? But their competition's pretty bad. Okay?
They're in.
LSU plays a gauntlet. They have 2 losses. You're putting in ULM over LSU?
Well, I don't know about that, but
that's what I'm saying. That is the new debate. That is the new debate.
There's a lot of teams in the SEC now too, and the Big Ten. Those are huge conferences now.
Right. And there's only one automatic bid for both.
So, I don't know.
But you're going to have to get those teams in there. Brands play a big part in that.
I wouldn't plan on losing more than one game if I want to be in that thing.
Well, of course, don't lose any.
Well, that'd be the easiest way. We'll see.
It happens. I mean, Texas has Georgia on the schedule.
Well, since somebody's losing, baby.
Right.
Somebody's
one of those
losing.
two, either Texas or Georgia, will have at least one loss.
Which I think it's going to be Georgia. Just
I
FYI.
hope so too. I hope so too. I love it. Have you read? The fans are pissed. The Georgia fans are pissed about that game.
Why?
Because they can't find hotels here.
Oh my God.
Because guess what weekend they're playing that game?
I don't know.
F1 weekend.
Oh, no.
So all the F1 guys have already booked. They've already booked all of the hotels.
They do. And there's some rich people come for F1.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So all the Georgia fans are pissed. So it's going to be, well, they typically travel well. Let's see how well they travel.
Wow.
They could sleep in campers.
That's pretty interesting. Okay. I like that.
Yeah. F1 week.
Huh.
So they're pissed about that.
I mean, shit.
But there's something going on in Austin every single weekend.
Yeah. You got to book ahead of time, baby. And F1 guys, you're not outbidding them ever.
No, they're paying thousands for rooms.
They're ridiculous because they come from all over the country.
Yeah. Country. World.
Or world. That's what I meant. I meant world, man.
World, man.
Take it down a notch. I meant world.
All right. That's my college football spiel.
All right.
We haven't talked a lot about it. I'm very excited. I love college football. So
I know. I can tell. Even though you're wrong on the top 5, I can still tell
I can't believe
you're very excited.
You put Notre Dame and Penn State in there.
Just speaking of Notre Dame, I just want to let you know that Newt Rockne has been moved. They've reburied him on the campus. They moved him to the Cedar Grove Cemetery at Notre Dame from where he used to be at the Highland Cemetery in South Bend.
I definitely know where those are.
Just wanted to let you died in 1931, at the age of 43 in a plane crash.
Old Newt.
Canute. Well, they called him Canute back then.
I'm sorry.
Canute.
Canute. I'm sorry.
Man. Get your shit right.
You get it
right. All right.
God.
Let's, you know what?
Shit right. Fucker.
Hey, let's go to one of my all-time favorite sports I watch a lot of these days is the NBA.
Oh, you should be watching it. Your Knicks are pretty darn good.
Well, unless Clyde and Earl of Pearl are playing, I'm probably not watching the Knicks much. You know who those guys are?
Yes.
You do? Okay.
Yeah. Clyde Drexler?
Oh, God. Are you freaking joking me, dude? Clyde. Come on, man. Walt Frazier.
I know you're
No,
talking
you didn't
about.
know. You
Yes,
had no freaking idea.
I do know you're talking about.
You had no idea. Walt Frazier.
We've had this conversation before.
Earl
I
of
know
Pearl,
who you're talking about.
Dave DeBuscher.
God, I'm going to throw out names just to piss you off.
God.
How about that?
God. Clyde Drexler. What the hell, man?
All right. So talk about basketball then. You brought it up. What do you want to talk about?
I haven't watched it.
Why did you bring it up then?
Because you were arguing with me earlier, telling me that Denver would.
I thought they did.
You said the Joker was eliminated.
Now I was thinking the Suns.
All I know, I do watch the headlines, and they're just down 1-0. Okay?
I was just talking about.
No, you're.
I was thinking about the Suns. Who do you have winning it then?
Oh God, I don't know. How about let's go Knicks?
All right. How about
Knicks?
How about without looking at stats or anything or knowing anything about basketball? Who's your teams?
Knicks.
So let me hang on.
Oh, okay.
Let me tell you who's left.
Knicks. Yes. Who's left?
Boston's playing Cleveland.
Okay. Not Boston. I ain't going for Boston. I used to be a Celtic fan though, actually.
Okay. Well, you have that, and then you got the New York Knicks are playing the Pacers.
Knickerbockers.
Okay, so you have those two.
Knickerbockers.
You're saying the Knicks, so you're going to say Celtics Knicks win these two series, then they play each other.
I wasn't even paying attention. Who's Celtics playing?
Cleveland.
Yes.
Cavaliers.
Going Celtics.
Pacers, Knicks.
Knickerbockers.
Okay, so you have the Knicks against the Celtics.
Okay, that's good. I like it.
For the
old school. We go
Eastern
old school,
Finals.
baby.
Who wins that?
We got Bird, got Clyde. Knickerbockers.
Drexler? So you're saying the Knicks win that. Okay, so the Knicks are making it to
the finals.
All right, on the other side, Oklahoma City and Dallas.
I'm going Dallas. I'm a Doncic man. Doncic.
Okay. And
Luka
then
Doncic.
Minnesota and Denver.
Oh, I'm Joker. Going Joker,
All
baby.
right, so you're saying Denver plays okay, or plays the Mavericks.
Yep.
So you're saying Denver wins that?
Joker goes, baby.
Yeah, the Joker goes.
Bet all bets on the Joker.
I would not want to see the Joker in the finals if you're a Knicks fan, though.
I'm going Knickerbockers and Joker.
Then who wins it?
It's going to be close. 7 games. I'm going to go 7. Going to go down to the last second. And I'm going to go with... I like the Joker. Got to be honest. I'm going Joker.
He is hard to bet
against. Going
to
Joker.
He's pretty unbelievable.
I like the Joker. And Minnesota's got a good team.
They got an unbelievable team. All right, so my picks are definitely Celtics. That's the number 1 seed. They're pretty damn good this year. The Knicks as well. I do have the Knicks beating them, though.
Okay.
I do like the Knicks.
I did have them, too. So
okay,
we
so
agree.
we're there. The Oklahoma City take is rough, buddy. That's the number 1 team. They're winning.
What,
they're
Oklahoma
beating,
City is?
Yeah, they're beating Dallas.
Who plays for Oklahoma City?
They have a lot. Josh Giddey. Remember that?
Josh Giddey.
They have a very young,
they
have a very young
well,
team.
Who do they got that's like good?
Him.
Oh boy.
Honestly.
He's not their guy.
They have, the whole team is good. Everybody together on that team. It's just very, very young. And then you've got the Timberwolves playing Denver, who the Timberwolves look right now.
Do they have the Ant-Man playing for the Timberwolves?
Carl Anthony Towns?
Yeah. They call him Ant.
Yeah. No, Ant is Anthony Edwards.
Oh, well, who does he play for?
Cat is Carl Anthony Towns. Anthony Edwards plays for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Oh. Okay.
So they have both of them. They have the cat and the ant. The ant and the cat.
All right. They're going to be tough.
They look unbelievable right now. I don't know if anybody beats them. Honestly,
Joker.
If I was putting money today after watching these past few games, if I was to put money today, it would be on the Minnesota Timberwolves. And I never, ever thought I would ever say that in my life.
You know what? That'd be okay. They haven't won in a long time. I don't have a problem with that.
They are good.
I do like the Joker.
They're really good. They're just very complete.
All right.
And they play defense. That's the number 1 defensive team in the league.
Well. And
defense, typically better defensive teams. Look at last year. Joker was dominant on defense last year.
Now, who does my boy Rudy Gobert, the Frenchman, play for?
I'm not sure.
He plays for one of those teams. I think he's a Nugget guy, isn't he? Or is he a Nugget or a Timber?
Rudy Gobert
Timberwolf. He's a Timberwolf.
He's a Timberwolf. That's correct.
God.
Yeah, he's a wolf.
The Gobert.
Forgot he was
Rudy
on that
Gobert.
team. He kind of it gets foreshadowed because they have Carl Anthony Towns. So
yeah, the Gobert's good. The Gobert. I'm going to call him Gobert, not Gobert.
Gobert.
The Gobert.
Oh my God, you're making things up today, huh?
And the Mavs. I like the Mavs because I like Doncic.
I know that, but they don't have any.
They got Kyrie, baby.
Kyrie and Doncic are the worst defending players.
Not Kyrie,
They
baby.
are so bad at defense.
Right.
They don't play defense.
Well, they just signed Jason Kidd to like a huge extension.
That's
as coach.
That's
so
fine.
That means
but
they're good.
2 of your 5 players don't play defense.
Okay.
What do you do?
I don't watch it. I don't know. Don't care.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be rooting for the Joker.
The Joker.
And the Knickerbockers. My New York Knickerbockers.
What is the Joker's actual name?
Jokic. I don't know what his name is. Nikola Jokic.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, baby.
Jokic.
The yoke.
Jokic.
I call him the Joker.
All right, then. The Joker.
Jokic.
The Joker indeed, my friend.
I like
Look
him.
at you with your basketball knowledge.
I'm telling you, man.
Here.
I
Out of nowhere, huh?
Out. Yeah. Hey, look at the headlines. Come on now. Got to look at something. I watch a lot of baseball, but I'm keeping up with the other stuff.
Only for this.
Oh. No, I did keep up because it's on the headlines.
All right, then let's talk hockey.
Guy.
No, I'm just kidding.
You want to talk hockey?
No.
I think my New York Islanders.
I don't know much about hockey. They got beat.
Oh, okay. Damn it.
They're not in it anymore.
You sure?
Yeah.
Are you positive?
No, I'm not, honestly.
I think it's Boston and Florida are still in it.
I think Florida was like one of the best teams. Carolina was one of the best teams.
Wait, my New York Rangers are still in it, baby.
The Rangers.
They're up.
The Islanders did lose.
Okay,
the Rangers are still in it.
The Rangers are more New Yorker, though. More New York than the Islanders.
Where?
Don't know.
What city's the Islanders in? Is that in
New York?
In the city?
I have no idea. Couldn't tell you.
Or is that like Long Island?
Don't know.
's
I
Long
don't freaking
Island.
know,
I'm
man.
just putting two
Maybe
and two
they're
together.
Long Island. Where are the Rangers? Rangerville? I don't know.
Rangerville.
The hell do I know?
Rangerville, indeed. Population them.
Rangers are up 1-0 in their series. Everything else is Dallas is still in it.
Dallas the Stars.
Colorado.
Used
They're
to be
playing Colorado.
Used to be the Minnesota North Stars.
Did they? Okay.
Yep.
Good on you, mate.
All right.
Vanderbilt? No, not Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt, yes.
Vancouver?
Vanderbilt Commodores are still in the NHL playoff.
Vancouver and Edmonton. We got Florida and Boston. And we got the Rangers in Carolina. The Carolina got the Thunder or something like that. I can't remember. They got a cool name. Thunder or something. What the hell is their names?
Who? Hurricane?
Carolina.
Hurricane.
The Hurricanes.
There you go.
I don't know. Is that what it is?
My favorite mascot is definitely the Seattle.
The Kraken?
Team. The Kraken.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Didn't think I knew that, did you?
No, I honestly didn't.
They got cool hats. I've got to get some hats. Can we get some NASCAR hats and some hockey hats?
You know what? You just start buying them for me. How about that? And I'll never wear them, but I'll have them.
Throw me a melon size and I'll knock her out, baby.
a melon size.
Throw me a melon size.
It is a vine-ripe 7.5.
No, you ain't no 7.5.
I think it's 7.5, 7.58, somewhere in there.
Let's go 5/8 because I'm a half. And I got a little tiny head.
You do not have
a little tiny head. Microscopic head, my friend.
No.
Little micro.
You might be a short guy, but you got a big old dome up there, my friend.
Oh, my God. Are you saying my head's like the friggin' guy that used to be on the Yankees?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh, speaking of Yankees, I was reading a funny article the other day.
Okay.
About a Yankee great.
Yeah?
David Wells.
Oh, yeah, David Wells.
Did you watch the game when he spent $35,000 on an original Babe Ruth hat and then wore it to play in the game?
He did wear it.
It's the only reason he bought it is so he could wear it.
I know. He's a freak. And he got fined. He got fined, too.
Of course he did, but that hat looked bad.
But it was like an original hat. That's how cool is that?
Well, it is very cool. That's a ballsy move.
He's got some issues.
He had some anger issues.
He had a few issues. The Wellsy.
He was an angry little guy.
They call him Wellsy in New York.
That rotation was pretty nuts though. When they had him, it was him, Clemens, Pettit. Who else was their back end was really good? Oh,
they had Rivera. Mariano Rivera.
Yeah, but they had didn't they have Moose? Was Moose on that team too?
Maybe.
I think he was.
They had some good pitchers.
That rotation, if you look back, man, that was pretty ridiculous.
Thank you for the compliment on my Yankees.
You get one.
I appreciate that, man.
Did you get your brooms out this weekend?
We broomed them. We broomed the Tigers, and I'm a Tiger guy. I like my Tigers.
You broomed them though.
Broomed their asses out of there. Broom ya.
Yeah, Tampa broomed the Mets.
Did they actually broom?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. Okay. Yep. Hey, did you see first time ever they threw friggin' Judgy out? What the hell, man?
Hey, you were a little ticked off about it.
He didn't do anything.
He did.
Okay, let's talk. No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. I watched him.
He said the word bullshit one time.
Yeah, but he was
walking away.
Nope. No, he turned around. He stopped. I watched. He turned around. He stopped. He said it to the ump.
He did not. He He
said it right to him.
The captain don't do that, friend.
Yes, he does.
Citizen.
Citizens of New York.
I mean, come on. You don't throw him out friggin' for saying 2 words. That's bull. I didn't like it at all.
There is something going on with MLB refs this year.
The umps are horrific, dude.
It's been so bad.
Damn.
Every single game. Every single game I've watched. And I'm not just talking about the games like Tampa games.
It's every game. Every game.
They're all a bunch of Angel Hernandezes this year.
God, I've never seen so many missed pitches. I got to tell you, I mean, even so, I can't remember if it was that. It might have been that game when they brought Clay Holmes in to close it.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, he threw 2 balls that were like unbelievably far outside.
They're getting called.
He rang them up, and I was like,
they're getting called.
God. And those guys, after what happened
Sorry. I have it off.
Do we already have a caller? Holy shit, we got a caller, people.
Oh, yeah. No. A little bunkling just decided that I turned the ringer off. What the hell?
Yeah.
Right, well, I apologize.
I'll show you how to use technology after this, sir. The old bunk's going to show the little one how to do it. Little cukers. Right. I'm going to give you some cukes.
Don't give me any cukes.
I
don't want a cuke from you.
Cuke training. Electronic cuke training.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, yes.
No, but they were...
They've been really, really
friggin'
bad.
ridiculous. And you know what? It was that game because they'd already thrown Judge out. So the guys on the Tigers, they really wanted to say something, but they knew they were going to get friggin' thrown if they said.
Mm-hmm.
It was horrific, man. All the games have been that bad, not just the games.
I really feel like, conspiracy theory hat on. They're doing it on purpose to get this.
You think they want that
automatic?
You think they want the
strike
auto?
zone? I would like it.
Well, I know they do it in the minors, right?
Yeah, and it's working.
I mean, they might have to like get that. I've never seen the umpiring this bad ever.
It is alarming. Their balls and strikes are really bad, and just their short fuses have been really bad.
Oh my god, they're
year.
throwing everybody out.
Everybody.
Holy shit! It's
everybody.
Amazing. Yeah, it's unbelievable.
There's got to be set. There had to have been a memo sent out or something.
I mean, I don't know. They're supposed to get graded after every game, and then they're supposed to give them feedback. But come on, this stuff, they're not missing like one or two, and it's not an easy job. But they're not like missing a couple, and they're missing bad. I mean, like really bad.
Like really, like 3 to 4 baseballs off the plate to the outside bad.
It's friggin' horrific, man.
It's to the point where you're watching catchers set up in the other batter's box, and as long as they frame it, they're calling it.
Yeah, it's changing the game. So I don't know. I don't like it. Speaking of my Yankees, did you ask me about the Yankees? They swept? Yes, they did sweep. They're still not in first place. Can you believe that? Friggin' Orioles keep winning.
Yeah, well, that's because they beat them in that series last week.
Yeah, they did pound their ass.
God. The Orioles are going to be a problem for a long time.
Hey, and the Yankees couldn't hang with them at all. I don't know. We'll have to see. The Phillies are doing good.
Phillies are doing great.
My boy Bryce is doing well. Well, Harpy.
He is, and that lineup is pretty like sneaky good.
It is. They're
top to bottom.
They're doing really well. I'm really happy with I even though they get in playoffs every year, I still like them. They're still underdogs to me.
Yeah. I'm a big Brewers fan this year.
The Brew Crew?
I like the Brew Crew this year.
How about your boy Churio? He sucks.
He does, but X-Ray.
Suck, but
I mean, he's making millions of dollars. He's having a rough time. Him and Holiday. He ain't coming back for a while. They're going to let him season.
I looked up. He kind of went down, and he kind of not doing that great back in the minors. It's going to take him a little while to get back.
Yeah, it's a confidence thing.
But
get out of my head.
Hey, how many of these young guys that were supposed to come up and do all these things are honestly not? There's not very many of them that are actually coming up and doing well.
No, they're not. And Wyatt Langford just landed on the IL today.
Yeah, but he wasn't really doing anything either.
Mm-mm.
I mean,
Evan Carter's not doing much.
Yeah,
Blaze Alexander's not doing a ton. Like a lot of those top end,
they're rushing these
prospects.
guys
They are because
can't do that.
You can't. They're so young.
Well, it's between.
You could ruin their career right now.
Yeah, I mean, going from AA or whatever to the majors is a huge jump, and they're just not doing well.
Mm-mm.
So, I mean, I hope they do okay, but they need to quit. I'm happy the Pirates are doing that with Paul Skeens. No, but he's ready. He's
probably
ready.
The most ready out of all of them.
I know.
He should be up.
He's definitely ready. He throws freaking smoke, man.
Yeah,
I like it. So we got the Yanks in second place. I hate to say that. God, that pains me. Hey, how about Trouty getting hurt again?
I know.
Come on, Trout.
What, 6 to 8 weeks?
God,
meniscus? I mean, he's just not going to be able to
man.
run once he comes back anyways. It sucks, man. I feel bad for him.
A lot of injuries, though. A lot of injuries.
The best part of his career is behind him now, honestly.
I'm afraid. And he was really tearing it up this year. I was kind of sad to see that.
Crushing the ball.
But
10 home runs.
I know. But there's a lot of injuries this year. There's a bunch of dudes getting hurt, which kind of weird. I mean, Byron Buxton's out.
Yep.
We got Evaldi's out.
Yep.
The whole Trey Turner's
honestly,
out.
Almost the whole Rays rotation's out.
I mean, everybody's hurt, which is, gosh dang, man. Tell you who's not hurt. Shohei Ohtani.
Oh, my God. What was it? 464.
I know.
That second
He's
bomb.
killing the friggin' ball.
He hits the ball so far.
God,
he hits the ball so goddamn far.
He's good. He's a good one.
Oh, man.
He's one of the better ones.
He's better than most.
He's not disappointing. He's earned this thing.
No.
Hey, I was happy to see, as you know, I'm not a fan of this guy, Alek Manoah. Did you see they pulled him back up? You know, he was like almost an MVP, almost Cy Young guy.
He had an amazing year. Yes.
And then he went back down. They pulled him back up. And then Sunday, they got him his first start back. And the friggin' Washington Nationals lit his ass up.
Oh, that's not good. The
I know.
Nationals.
I think they put up 7 runs on him. They yanked him pretty early. So he'll
How many innings did he go? Just a few?
No, I think they kept him in there 4 innings.
Yikes.
7 runs, 6 hits.
Yikes.
4 walks, 2 home runs. And he pitched 92 pitches in that 4 innings.
Ouch.
So I think they got some guys hurt, so they'll probably give him another shot. But what? I mean, hey, not
I guess the Nationals are 500. They're not like the worst, but that lineup does not good.
How about the A's on a friggin' win streak?
I know.
What the hell?
I know. It's good to see.
It is good. You know what?
Wait, what do we call them now, though?
The A's. Athletics.
Yeah, but the Oakland A's? Are they the Sacramento A's now? Because they're going to play there for 3 years. Are they the Vegas A's now?
Well, you got to go. I don't know.
What
just the A's.
They're the A's.
They're the Aces.
They're very athletic.
Oh, my God. And then we still got some teams that have only won 8 games so far. 34 games played. Chicago White Sox, friggin' Colorado, 8 walking wins.
So bad.
Oh, my God.
Miami only has 10 wins.
I mean, at least they got a few. I mean, Houston's only got 12. They're not, like, killing anybody either. It's a pretty amazing, actually. The Colorado, did you see they broke the record for the most times they've like not been behind or something? I think they finally like won a game when they weren't behind.
Oh, for like a come from behind win?
Yeah, it's some weird. Shut the hell, man.
I don't know. I think you're having a senior moment.
No. So here it is. It's right here, man. Come on. All right,
blink
it's
twice.
Historic
blink
note.
Twice if you need help.
First time this season, the Rockies have played a game which they did not trail at any point, snapping their streak of 31.
Oh my God,
contests.
That's not good.
And you know, they had set a new record that was set in 1910 by the St. Louis Browns, who trailed in each of their 28 games.
That's bad.
Holy shit!
That's really bad.
They're really bad.
They're very, very bad.
They're hard to watch. Very hard to watch.
And their player they just gave a ton of money also hurt.
Yeah, he's not playing either. And he's older now too. He's kind of towards the end of his career.
Mm-hmm.
He's got some money though.
He's like that old.
In his 30s. Old bastard.
I'm gonna check that. You talk a little bit.
Chris Bryant?
He's not in his late 30s.
No, I said he's in his 30s. I didn't say late.
I heard late.
You're freaking
late.
You're rolling a ball.
All right, how old do you
32.
think? Yep. You just looked it up, you jerk.
You
just looked it up with your eyeballs.
I know how
I see the reflection in your cheater readers over there.
No, I knew how old he was. That's messed up, man. Limo. No, I was good. I like Chris Bryant, but God bless. They need to offload his ass.
Yeah. Speaking of off trades, we've got one. We had a trade this past week.
To the San Diego Padres.
Yeah, Luis Arias.
Yeah.
Did you see the minor leaguer that got traded?
No.
Did you see that video? Mm-mm. He was leading off second base.
Oh my God. That's what he found out.
They had to stop the game.
Holy shit!
They
really?
stopped the game because you're not part of that club anymore. So they immediately took him out. He walked in, it's like, what the hell's going on? They just gave him his glove and bats and stuff and said, hey, just go change and there's a car waiting for you.
Wow.
You got to get out of here. Just halfway through the game, he had just hit a double.
That's messed up, man.
Well, what a wild world those minor leaguers live in.
Hey, Arias, so let's talk about Arias a little bit. So he always hits for good average.
He's an average guy.
But he's a horrible defender. Like, he's like one of the worst defenders. Did you know that?
I mean...
No, he is. I'm just telling you. No, don't say I know.
Errors.
No, he's like one of the worst defenders
Like
ever.
Statistically?
Yeah, statistically.
Oh, boy.
He is. He's actually really bad. And he can't hit for power either. So, I mean, sorry. He sucks on defense.
I mean, he's a great leadoff hitter.
He is. He hits for he gets on base.
He hits for average.
And he can steal bases, but I think they're going to use him as a DH because he's
should.
Pretty horrid.
Well, they don't need anybody in the field.
No, that's true.
That team doesn't.
That's true. All right, I like it. What else should we hit some? Man, we've jumped all over the place today.
Yeah, we are all over the place today.
What else you got? You got any soccer? Any MLS?
Austin, one of the better teams, the Vancouver Whitecaps, they played this week. 1-1 draw, which is good. Okay, they played there. Great. It was an away game. So that's one more point. They are in 5th place now, I think.
Out of?
In the West. I think 15 teams.
Really?
Yeah, so they were the worst team in soccer in MLS.
So let's just be clear.
I'm coming back. No, I'm coming back around. You are correct.
You were dirting all over them earlier.
I still want a dirt on there.
You were dirting on them.
I still want a dirt on them.
Now you're coming around. I'm
happy that they're scoring.
All right. Did the Wolves score? Wolfie?
No.
Hey, how about my guy, the Pastorini or Pastoni or Manatoni? What the hell's his name?
Keep going.
I don't know what to forget. He's got an Italian name.
Keep going.
Luigi Montino.
Luigi Montino? What the fuck is that? Emiliano Rigoni.
Rigatoni, baby. The Rigatoni.
Yeah, he's starting now. He's playing a lot better.
Did he score?
He didn't score. There was a 0-0 game.
Damn. Oh, you said 1-1.
Or maybe, no, it was, they tied, I said.
Oh, my God. They played all that time and nobody freaking got a goal?
Correct.
Holy shit.
That's soccer.
Yeah, I know it is. Okay.
You had fun, don't lie.
I did have fun, like, being there in person, but it's kind of hard to watch a game when nobody scores, man.
No, it's not. No, it's not. There's a lot that happens in those games. It's edge of your seat excitement.
No, not really.
You're dirting me up over there right now, you jerk.
You're dirting up the Austin team. Holy shit.
I'm not. Yes, I was dirting.
Getting dirty. Isn't that a song?
It's a real dirty podcast today. Is that what you're saying?
But not the Getting Dirty. Is that a song? No. I can't remember a song.
Hang on.
I don't know.
From, all right, what era?
All right, let's go 80s, 90s, early aughts.
Getting dirty. No, that's not a song.
Okay. All right, it should be. Might have to make it.
Put it right next to your rap you did the other day.
Doing dirty, putting dirt on you.
Oh, boy.
Blowing dirt.
Yeah.
Blow some
you
dirt.
are the king of blowing dirt over there. Sometimes you just got to blow some dirt.
Got to blow them. All right.
Sports-wise, that's what I got for you.
All right.
I do want to ask, though.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I know you sent some cards out to PSA. How'd you do?
You know, mixed bag. Got some 10s.
Some CJ 10s, didn't you?
Got some CJ Stroud 10s. Got a couple good 10s. I got a Brycey Harper 10. So we'll definitely, hopefully, pay for what it costs to get this shit graded. Got some 8s though, which I was surprised at.
Mm-hmm.
Eight's tough. 9s are kind of doable. 8s are real. They're
tough.
Rough.
They're tough.
But you know, overall, I thought it wasn't bad. It took, good Lord, 40
It took forever.
Forever, man.
It took forever.
You got to be really patient when you send the stuff off, and it's hard to wait. It was, God, I think it was like 40. They say 50 days. I think it came in earlier than that, but
yeah, it feels like it went pretty quick. I was listening to their head, and they're trying to do 45-day turnarounds, but still 45 days is a long time.
Days. I mean, you can go to like one of the other, like SGC, they'll turn around like 10, and they're cheaper. But the problem is that the value is not there. If you get a 10 on them and a 10 PSA, the PSA 10 is always gonna trump it. But on the lower cards, I don't know. I'm gonna have to throw some at SGC and give them a shot as well.
Yeah.
So overall, not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Not too bad. I do think you'll make money.
Yeah, I think we're gonna. We will. Those CJ Strouds are going for
a lot of money.
Well, we'll definitely make money on those. Me likey. I was happy with those.
You've got a Messi 10. You've got 3 CJ 10s.
I do.
You've got some big cards, buddy.
I do. I think we're gonna make our money back on those. So good news on that front. We gotta talk just a little bit. Give me some Chefy stuff.
What do you want?
Some Chefy stuff.
What do you want?
A chef story. Nice chef story. Hey, Rigatoni chef story. Hey, throw me some balls over here.
Throw you some balls over there?
Throw me some balls. Throw some balls at me on the Chefy stuff.
You got to give me, I can't just
no, you
whip it out of nowhere. You got to give me a something.
You're a Chefy.
I understand I'm a chef.
Okay, hey, how about this? What do
you want to know about chefing?
I don't really want to know anything about the actual Chefy.
Yeah, I know you want a story.
I want stories. Hey, how about when you're a Chefy in a restaurant, did you ever have somebody give you feedback or send their food back?
Yeah. Oh yeah. All the time.
Did they?
Oh yeah.
Was it bullshit too when they did it?
Hit or miss.
Hit or miss?
Hit or miss.
Okay.
I was very good about acknowledging when we messed up, for sure.
But that's not a good story. I want to hear a story about.
Here, you want an unruly customer?
There we go. I want to hear a customer story. Custy.
All right. So I ran that. It was like a 30-seat wine bar.
Okay.
Open kitchen, and it's a 2-man line. Do you know what that means?
2 men on the line. Have no freaking. I guess
so.
It means 2 men
So
on the line.
you call. So like, there's the station where you do saute, station where you do grill, station where you do salads. It's called the line.
Okay.
Because it's typically in a line.
Oh, right.
And they put everything up. So you're working the line is what you say in the restaurant world. So this place in particular was very small. So I was the chef and I was running it, but I was also on the line. There was only 2 people in that kitchen ever. It was, and a dishwasher. So it was 2 people in a dishwasher every night. One did cold side, one did hot side, and called tickets, and that's what I did, whatever. So we had an open kitchen, so everybody could hear us talking, right? Of course, we're in Texas. My dishwasher's going to speak Spanish.
Yep.
Right? So we had this lady come in, and she wasn't happy that he was speaking Spanish.
Oh, my God, you're kidding.
To the point she was yelling at us.
Whoa.
You need to tell him he needs to know English.
Oh, my God.
And so, of course, I'm running the restaurant. So the server comes back. He's like, what do we need to do? I said, don't worry, I'm going to take care of it. So I proceeded to, as loud as possible, call every ticket that came in, every new order that came in only Spanish.
You're rolling balls. What a bull roller.
Exclusively Spanish. We purposely took a really long time on her food. I talked to my other cook in Spanish. He was talking Spanish to me, and the dishwasher was loving everybody. He's laughing his ass off because we kind of told him, hey, this lady's an asshole to you. We're not okay with that. So we finished cooking, and her food was done, and I put it all in to-go boxes. I didn't plate it. I put everything, but we didn't let her see that. She was just sitting at the bar, being loud, being an asshole. I think she was drunk. And so I walked her food out in a to-go bag. I said, muchas gracias, which was very, very, thank you very much for coming in. This one's on the house. Please don't ever come back to my restaurant again. She called the owner on me.
Wow.
I had to talk to, I guess she knew the owner. I was like, hey, being an asshole to my staff.
Yeah.
I get it's an open kitchen.
Oh, my God, man.
But yeah, she was
People
pissed.
are ridiculous.
She was pissed he was speaking.
Wow.
So we made her meal.
I like it.
We gave it to her for
like
free.
It.
And we told her to get the fuck out of there.
Oh, my God.
It was awesome.
I like it.
That was always one of my that was like the power move you have as a chef, you know? His service industry. I mean, let's be honest.
But you don't need to put up with that
Well,
stuff.
right, but let's be honest. Most people go out to eat. Most people see themselves as higher than that.
Yeah.
And I get that. That's part of it. But I'm providing you a meal in my own restaurant. Don't be a dick.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Be a dick first, and I'm going to tell you, please stop doing that. And if you're not going to stop doing that, I'm going to be mean right back to you.
I like it. So balls were rolling that night, my friends.
That was one of the angriest I've ever been in a kitchen.
I like it.
I was very angry.
Like it.
But yep. So we sent her home with her doggy bag of food, and she never came back, which was awesome.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. I like it.
Same. This one's out for old Skook. This is a
Skooky Joe.
Yeah, this is
down
a less.
Florida way.
I guess a less like a funny thing that happened, but one thing that we did. Shout out to Skook here. His wonderful wife, my grandma, gave me the recipe to her red sauce, and we used to do a pasta Sunday or pasta Wednesdays. Was it Wednesdays? Every week. So I used her sauce, and
I remember that.
We would put her name on the menu and everything.
Awesome.
Send them
Very
pictures.
cool.
So shout out to Skook. I wanted to get something in there
Skooky
for
Joe.
him for sure. But yeah, so restaurant wise, I mean, they're crap like that happens all the time.
Yeah, I know.
Honestly.
Well, service industry assholes are out there, so
yeah,
no matter what.
You know what was worse when I worked at the uniform company servicing the service industry? Jesus Christ, that was the worst. Talk about people being assholes constantly.
Well, people, that's just when they think they're in power, they do that shit.
Yeah,
they
it's
know
ridiculous.
You can't. For the most part, they know you really can't say much back. So, unfortunately, I know, but I mean, you know, that their perception.
I did, and that's why I'm doing a podcast now and not delivering uniforms anymore.
I like it. Hey, talking of big Skooky Joe, Poppy down in Florida. Just want to give you a little update.
Oh, God.
Ew.
What's he got going on?
He's getting some Punctal plugs put in, my friends.
What the fuck did you just say?
Plugs.
What is that? A Punctal plug? The fuck is a Punctal plug?
He's getting Punctal plugs in his eyes.
In his eyes?
They go right in the eyes, man. And your tear duct or some shit. I don't know.
What does it do?
You know, when I heard Punctal plugs, I was friggin' dying on the phone talking to him. He was laughing too, and I said, Dad, what are you doing? Quit it.
It must have. I mean,
Punctal.
the diving into the dumpster didn't clog them?
No, they're not clogged. I don't know what the hell, but they are Punctal. Just so, you know.
Plug up those Punctals.
So, Skooky Joe, good luck with the Punctal plugs, my friend.
We're rooting for you.
Rooting for you.
Rooting for you on that Punctal plug.
Don't look them up. Don't get on Google. Don't check them out.
Not going to.
No, Punctal plugs is the word of the day. Punctal.
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 Spell it.
Punctal. I don't know.
Well done.
Spell it. All right. Hey, very good. What else you got?
That's it for me. How about a cool corporate story from back in your days?
Oh man!
Come on, I know you guys did some crazy crap. So just so everyone knows, Bunk had a ragtag team of guys with him. You guys used to roll some friggin' balls.
We rolled a lot of balls, my friend. Rolled a lot of balls.
My favorite is the just giant sack of quarters you have from playing all those poker games.
I do. Still got it.
And my favorite story of that is that you have to pay for other people to buy back in so that the game doesn't end.
Yeah, we don't want the game to end. You gotta keep them going, baby. You take all their money and then you loan it back to them. It's like a loan shark.
My God.
And we play for real money.
That's
we didn't
ridiculous.
do the poker, and then we play games that are not normal games.
Screw your neighbor.
Screw your neighbor.
That's a good one.
We did that one. Yeah, we played a lot of wild cards when we played poker. Good group of guys that I played poker with back in the old corporate days. Still see them. So very good, very good. No, I think a lot of shit stories, unfortunately. But one thing, when I started, I worked off shift at night in a computer room. And of course, nobody's there at night. So we'd set up our own baseball games with, we'd have a stick and we'd have
oh my God.
pieces of paper. We'd roll up and get teams going and
playing fucking stickball.
Play a game inside the old computer room, baby.
Fascinating world.
It was fun. It was good times. It was in the middle of the night. Who the hell was coming in there middle of the night?
I'm very happy that we didn't follow in those footsteps. I don't know if I could do that kind of job.
Oh my God, it was awesome. Come on. That was back when computer programmers were still on punch cards. And I'm not that old, just FYI. But
you just said you're punch cards.
I know.
And I'm not that old.
They were on punch cards and you have to read them in. And sometimes we'd drop them and shit, and those poor bastards would have to stay late and put them in order because there was like thousands of them. And you'd try to read them in as quick as you can, put a huge stack in there, and they'd slide off. And it's like, oh man, call them in.
Oh,
sorry, man, your thing got jammed up. So I did have a lot of fun. Had a lot of fun working in the corporate world for the most part.
Quite the world you lived in.
I liked it.
I'm over here freezing people's knives and doing crazy crap like that. And we played baseball. We played some baseball in the old computer room.
We did a lot of cool stuff in the computer room. Lots of good stuff. That was back in the day. I don't think you could do some of that stuff anymore. But
no. All right. There's cameras everywhere.
Yeah,
now.
there are cameras everywhere. No, we didn't. No cameras. Obviously, we were still reading in freaking cards on punch cards. So. I mean, we didn't really have much going on. Nobody was spying on us, which is a good thing.
Well, all right. Well, thank you for that story.
Yeah. So we appreciate everybody joining us.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you all so much. If you are enjoying this, please go out, give us a rating, 5 stars. It's not a lot for you to do, and it helps us tremendously. So we're trying to get the word out there about the Bunk and Pick podcast. We're rolling balls every week. So, go give us a rating there. Check us out on Instagram and Facebook. And if you have any questions at all, please email them in. We do need y'all's help with this nickname. We have a few that came in for Medium G. He should be back on the old pod here pretty soon as a guest. And we need a new nickname for him, right?
We need a Medium G. Who the hell wants to be Medium G?
Yeah, I love it.
We can call him Govey. Hey, Govey.
No, I like
Hey,
Medium G.
Governor.
No, I want our listeners to give him a worse name than Medium G.
Medium G sucks.
It's
He didn't like it either.
I know. I love it. I love it that he hates it.
I know he does hate it.
That's the best. That's the best part.
Poor guy.
All right. Well, thank you all so much. Bunk, take us out.
Okay, hey, we appreciate you guys joining us. And as always, we're
Rolling
rolling balls.
balls.
We're going to see you guys next week right here. Thanks.